Hey everybody, welcome to the Warhammer 40,000 10th edition Battle Report. It's Leviathan week, and we are checking out the Leviathan style games from the 10th edition Leviathan box set. And today it's going to be the Leagues of Votaan against the White Scars. Mike bringing in his White Scars, his Primaris sort of like adaptation of them, led by Casero Khan to take on the Leagues of Votaan, the Greater Thurian League. So we'll check out these two new sets of data slates and the, of course, actual like Leviathan deck itself. So we'll show you the table, show you the armies, and we'll get this underway. Now, all right, so here's my 1,000 points of Greater Thurian League, led by Uthar the Destined. He is hanging out with a group of Berserkers. I've got 2 units of just regular Hearthkin Warriors, with an L7, Pretend That You're Dead missile launcher, and a Magma Rifle. They've got the full unit upgrades, and a Thane. Another Thane over here, Ion Rifles, an L7 missile launcher, and of course the Plasma Gun. Then, with his enhancement, a long list, we have the Ironhair Champion, leading a unit of exosuits, a unit of Pioneers with upgrades, and then I've got a little Sagittor for the Berserkers to ride around in. That's my 1,000 points with my 15-point upgrade of a long list of Leagues of Votaan. Now, their army special rule, of course, is still grudge tokens. If a unit kills one of my units, they gain a grudge token. That grudge token can go to a maximum of 2, and then at the beginning of the game, I call out one unit with 2 grudge tokens, and if I kill them early in the game, I can get additional bonuses, basically, because they're the people we're here to fight. As far as my strategies go, I can do a single CP in order to fall back and shoot. I can take extra AP against you equal to the number of grudge tokens on you for CPs. For CP, I can also give my guys sustained hits 1, which jumps to 2 if they have a judgment token. And then I can also have a reactive reprisal. They can choose it with a shooting phase, and it's in your opponent's shooting phase just after they get shot. If they have a judgment token, basically I just get to shoot back. Cost 2. For another 1, I can also have a newfound nemesis, and if it's a below half strength unit, the attacking unit that's attacking them gains a judgment token, or up to 2 judgment tokens instead, if it can hit my warlord. If you take one of my units to half, then you just auto get judgment tokens for a CP. And finally, Void Armor. If I'm targeted by an attack, I can worsen the AP by 1. The Ironhair Champion and the exosuits, if they destroy a unit, they can transfer a judgment token to another unit they can see, basically, calling them out. So his whole thing is that he can jump them around, and they're not wasted once I kill somebody. And the judgment tokens themselves, if they have 1, it's +1 to hit. If they have 2, it's +1 to hit and wound, and they're not cumulative. All right, so we are setting up for our Leviathan game. So we've now mustered armies. So determining the mission, our deployment is going to be Crucible of Battle. So it's kind of hammer and anvil, but like with corners. And there are 5 objective markers on the table. Our mission special rule is supply lines. In this mission, if a player controls the objective marker in their own deployment zone at the start of a command phase, on a 4+ get a CP. So our vital objective basically is our supply line. And then finally, our mission special rule is going to be supply drop. That's handy. At the start of the battle, players randomly select 2 different objective markers in no man's land. The first is Alpha, the second is Omega. At the start of the 4th battle round, the Alpha is removed from the battlefield. At the start of the 5th, all objective markers in no man's land apart from the Omega are removed. In the 2nd and 3rd battle round, at the end of the command phase, of each command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 EP for every objective marker they control in no man's land, so only the central ones count. And in the 4th battle round, at the end of each command phase, the player's turn is scores 8 for each objective marker they control. In the 5th battle round, it's 15. Dwindle and disappear, they become worth more, and that is our mission. So objective markers are placed, just thematically. I put some stuff down on them for supplies. So we have 1, 2, 3 across the middle. These are the only ones we can score, but these ones will generate us CPs, because they are the home base objectives. I like how the story kind of just emerged. We created the battlefield, so we have our Sector Frontieris here down with a little bit of additional scatter from, I think, Kill Team Arena is what I painted these for. I just have boxes of 40k terrain that I don't even remember where it came from now. And then determine attacker defender, we will now roll to see whose deployment is whose, determining that the deployment is like this. So green is defender, red is attacker. I rolled a 1, you rolled a 1, we try again. 4 to 5. Right. What side would you like to stand on?
Oh, I'll stand on the side that I'm standing on.
That seems exactly like what I would have decided. Select our secondary missions and place them face down in front of us, which we've already done, and reveal them simultaneously. So as I am red, I have engage on all fronts, which means try and be in all 4 table quarters. If I am more than 3 from any other table quarter and inside completely, I will score 4 VPs, or 2 if I'm only in 3. Then assassination. If I kill one of your characters, I get 4 VPs, and you have plenty of characters. So that seems like a good one to do. And then you picked behind enemy lines, which means get inside my deployment zone, so inside the red zone over here.
Yep.
And if you use so with 2 units, I think it's worth 4, and 1 unit's worth 2.
4 and 2, yep.
And then storm hostile objective, which is try and take an objective away from me or have me have no objectives and grab an objective you don't control. Let's declare battle formations. I am having Uthar join this unit of Hearthkin Warriors, and my Einherjar champion join the Exosuits. You have a lieutenant and a Blade Guard standard in a unit of Blade Guard veterans. Yep. You have Kasero Karan leading that unit of intercessors, and this guy's the best. The lone operative, the lone operator, the Phobos librarian who makes all these guys lone operators, basically. So they can't be targeted outside of 12. In addition, I will have the Berserkers mounted inside the Sagittor. That's it. Now we start with the Defender, alternating deploying units. That means you deploy a unit inside your deployment zone, and we back after we deploy. And we determine Alpha and Omega, that's right, and we do that now, I believe. So 1, 2, 3 across the table, so D3.
For the Alpha?
That one?
That one.
Sweet.
And for the Omega, 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6. So sweet. So the ones that are the actual like explodey ones, they will blow up at some point. Omega is the final objective. So we'll move this over here and we'll have the Omega be actual canisters because they don't explode. Final objective on the table is going to be this one. All right, we're deployed. So I've got my Sagittor with the Zerkberkers in them. We've got Uthar and the Ion guns. My Exo Squad, Team Exo Squad, with the Einherjar champion with a long list. And then over here is the other unit of Hearthkin Warriors and my Pioneers. So we are going to roll off. You've got some Infiltrators infiltrating, Kasero and friends. Your Blade Guard veterans, your Eradicators, and then your bikes on the flank. First turn is going to go to, I got a 5.
6.
All right, so you can choose.
I think I'll try going second.
Okay. Well, takes the first turn. You don't even get to choose. So first we do pre-battle stuff.
Okay.
So I have to pick someone to die. I choose. Let's say this unit, Phobos and Friends. They automatically get 2. No, that's a terrible idea, Ash. Give it to Kasero's unit. They get 2 judgment tokens automatically, and if I kill them, I get bonus CPs if it's in the first, second, or third turn. Pre-battle abilities, including scout moves, will happen. So does anyone have scout in your army? 6 on the Sagittor, so he's going to move up 6. Whoop. And I have scout 9 on the bikes, so they're going to run up 9. Go get onto the button. It's command phase, so we both get 1 CP as sort of the command phase. You, sir, will generate a extra one on a 4+ because you're holding your home base objective because of supply lines.
I rolled that one?
I don't either. Do I get one? I sure don't. Phase. Round 12 with some Outriders. I love the comic style bases. I love that they have all the little road markings and stuff painted on them. They look great.
Thanks, man.
And speed lines. They have like amazing anime speed lines, and they're so fast. Advancing with the Blade Guard vets.
Yeah, might as well. They'll go.
There you go, 6 extra. They've heard the war cry from that dice, being like, the center one is ours. Come on, short stuffs.
Huzzah, we say.
You guys used to be humans, and then you moved to the Galactic Core and got weird. Yeah, but you guys stayed back on Earth and got even weirder with your body plugs and Primaris growth hormones. Team Infiltrate.
I mean, they're already kind of pretty infiltrated.
They are pretty infiltrated, you're right.
I feel like I could just put a whole lot of bolt rounds into stuff from where they're at.
There's a Sagittor here that doesn't like you.
Yeah.
I don't like you either.
Their weapons get assault because of the cons, so they might actually...
So they can run charge, or run shoot, sorry. That's right, because of assault. So Advance! They're fast legs, look at that.
10. You super want to kill these guys, so I'm going to feed them to you.
That's fair.
Strategically.
The Berserkers are ready for this. They trained all last week. You've been training for hundreds of years. They got popped out of like we needed more dwarfs cloning bay last week and shoved full of implants. The Eradicators, staying where they are. Yeah. They like that extra CP. And
yeah, you're going to come for these objectives eventually, and I'm going to be able to...
Fair play.
I'm going to be able to jump out and shoot
Yeah,
stuff
I'm into it.
into
Guns
the
o'clock.
Yeah, guns o'clock. Let's do it. So, these guys are probably only 12-inch range.
I think they're 18. They used to be 18. They'll shoot 18.
The Khan, however, did not bring a heavy bolt pistol. He just brought a normal one.
Yeah, I think he's scuppered, but everybody else, yeah. Everybody else can shoot.
Everybody else is good.
So 10 shots. Does the boss have a plasma pistol or a big pistol? He's got a regular pistol. Cool. Nice hit on 3s.
Is there a minus for advancing with
just
assault?
Assault weapons just let you shoot and run.
Sweet.
Let's go away. It's 10. No joke.
I'm gonna roll some 6s though.
You are. You sure did.
Roll 2.
I should have used Void Armor, but you do it after they're selected as a target of an attack, so it's too late for me to spend it. So I had to make 2 saves on 3+ normally, -1 for 4+. Pass on 6s. Doing some infiltrator bolters.
Yeah.
Smart. They have many of the shots, looks like 10 guys, all with their scoped bolters. Scope carbines are heavy, meaning they get +1 to hit because you didn't move, and they hit on 3+, which means they just basically used their optical sights there. And they have 2 shots each. Yeah. So you are going to rock 20 shots at me, hitting on 2s. Yeah, you can also hit the unit of Hearthkin, so I'm not going to bother with Void Armor. Shots on 2s?
2 shots on 2s.
I'm going to do it. So the first round, you're going to get 9, it looks like.
9. And...
Another 8.
8. 17.
17 it is. The first 10
and
on
4s.
6s. Oh no, these are the hard 5.
Toughness 5, so 5s.
You got it. So you got 1, 2 on the first one.
2 on the first 10.
And then 7 more.
7 more.
Three. But only 4+ armor saves. So let's see how we do. I lose 1. 6 because of the medic. No, that for a drop of blood. These guys ran.
Yep.
So their pistols are no good.
Their pistols are
and
no
then
good.
It's bolter time.
Bolter.
Drop a CP for Void Armor because these ones are -1. And they've got 2 shots each for 6, hitting on 3+. Looks like
they're not
2.
feeling it.
It's at least 5, probably 6. One wound? 2 wounds, yep, because you're twin linked. Wow. Armor, I ignore your AP because of Void Armor. I'm good. Inch possible charge, gonna get within 1 inch for engagement.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
take
need
an 11.
Take a chance, why not? I don't have the CP to Overwatch because I used Void Armor. So away we go.
So you say,
close. Well, that looks like round 1. Your secondaries, because you can't score a hostile objective or and you didn't get behind enemy lines yet. So that's end of round 1. 1 Votaan beginning now. So we both generate a CP, so I go to 1, 2.
You don't have to.
You roll for the supply lines during our turn. So do I get an extra one? I do this turn. So in the movement phase, I am deploying some Berserkers within 3 of their Sagittor, and they can act normally because they got it before it moved. Friends are going to advance. They can walk 5. So walking up to here. Exosuits will also advance, moving forward towards the central objective. The platform is exactly 2 inches tall, so I can actually move onto it for free, basically. And in the rules for 10th, it counts as a hill. So because it's 2 inches tall, you can just kind of walk up and get your full 5. And these guys will take the high ground, like Anakin, or I guess like Obi-Wan. The high ground outrider is just going to move to get within objective range. And then we'll hang out and go to there. You guys can also walk after the disembark, so they'll walk 5 and go storm the objective. Finally, I'm going to back up with my Sagittor to go grab this objective. Wants absolutely nothing to do with 10 Assault Intercessors. That's a job for somebody else. Some guns. Starting with you guys, they're Hearnkin Pioneers. 3 Magna Coil autocannons, all shooting into the Outriders. They are 24-inch range. They have 3 shots each, 4+, strength 7, -1, 2 damage. Pop an armor contempt, reduce my AP by 1, so it'll be AP 0 on everything except for the plasma rifle. All right, hitting on 4s. And this is with the autocannons, so that's going to be a grand total of 6 hits. Strength 7, so wounding on 3s. Just 3. No AP because of your armor contempt. So 3 ups.
3 ups. Failed 2.
You do have a CP reroll.
I do.
I will kill a guy.
Yeah, that'll kill a guy. Alright, let's just lose it.
Reroll 1.
Reroll 1. Hey!
So he lives with 2 wounds. He gets 3 shots, but it is D3 additional hits on a roll of 6, which I got. So that's going to be D3 extras. So just 1 extra. Strength 7, so hitting on 3s. These are -2, meaning they go to -1. So 4s.
4s. 3 of them?
1 damage each, yep.
Oh, come on.
So a guy's dead and a guy's got a wound.
Yeah.
My bolt revolver pistols. And then...
Am I mistaken? I thought pistols didn't get to fire in addition to your other weapon.
Oh, they don't. You're right. Sorry, it's the shotguns then, which means I'd have 3 more shots on 4s. So that's going to be another 1. And they are assault, so I could fire them if I run. Strength 5, so winning on 4s, I think, or toughness 6?
Toughness 5, so...
So 4s. 2.
2 of them?
Yeah, just 2. Shotguns. 1 more wound. So he's going to fire. He's going to fire his bolt cannons into this unit. Into this unit of assault intercessors. And +1 hit and +1 wound because you are grudged. So I have 3 shots. They are sustained hits 1 and twinned linked. So I'm hitting on 3s instead of 4s. So 1 hit, 2 hits, and then strength 6. Toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
So 3s go to 2s because of my +1 to wound. 2s to wound. So 2 wounds at -1.
4s.
Pass 1, fail 1.
Fail 1.
And they're 2 damage each. And then, oh, I forgot I could reroll the wound. But I think I would do it with both anyway. Then I have my big old las cannon, high las beam cannon. So it's 2 shots on 3s because of your thing. Strength 12 -3 d6 damage. So hitting on 4s go to 3s. And then I'm going to CP this actually. Down to 1. So 2 hits, strength 12, so 2s. 2, and it's -3. With d6 damage, yep. No, first one melts, second one also melts. Dunes Buggy's guns. So let's go on to these guys, and they're going to fire their ion guns. Shoot over here into the Blade Guard vets. They have an 18-inch range. 1 shot, 4+, strength 5. So that's going to be 9. You killed 1. So there should be 7, goes to 6 shots on 4s into these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, so 3s to wound. And they are -2, so you get your 4+ involved.
Take the invulnerable save. Oh, failed
2 wounds. Wounds each because they have storm shields, so down to 1. Missile launcher is going to fire at the same target. Yeah. On 4. Nope. Plasma beamer, which is the same as the one on the the bikes. So it is, I believe, 3 shots. Not 1 shot. 4, but it sustained hits D3 if I roll a 6. No. For them, same targets, range with their bolt guns, so they've got a grand total of 7 guys, 14 shots. Rapid fire their bolt guns, they just get 2 shots each. Remember, they had whatever the high las version in the last codex, so they didn't have rapid fire. They just, because they're so slow, they always just shoot their total number of shots all the time. So the first 10 on 4s, and I'll reroll the last 4 because they missed. 9 hits. The bolters are strength 4, so 4s to wound. 1. Well done, guys.
Knifey.
Knifey.
I found
the face. Also got an L7 missile launcher on a 4. Hits. Strength 9, so 2s. No!
Yeah!
And then last but not least, they have the Magna Rail Rifle. Devastating wounds, and it's strength 12. I'm going to shoot it at a bike, actually. On a 4+. Oh, 5+ actually, because it's heavy. For my mole mortar, which I find hilarious, I'm actually going to fire it at these guys. So I want to do a hit on them because if I do a hit on a 4+, they're -2 to their moves, they're shaken, and they are -2 to advance and charge roll, so they can't hold that objective, and they won't be able to run and charge, because when they're shaken, they lose their objective control.
Oh,
4+, mole mortar, yeah. It is strength 5, so on a 3 I wound. I do, -1.
4. Gear gun.
It's just 1 damage. Oh, it's D6 shots. I had 5 more shots.
5 more shots.
That makes sense. On 4s, now there's 1 more. I didn't move.
All right.
So totally irrelevant.
We did it right.
But on a 4+, you're now shaken. No.
Yay.
You guys are all armed with Volkite disintegrators, which means they get 3 shots each. So 15 shots on 3s. And they are devastating wounds. So on 6s to hit, I do a mortal wound. 3s. So that's going to be 2 mortal wounds. And then these ones are strength 5, so they wound on 3s, no AP. It's just another 4 saves. Okay. 2 mortal wounds and 4 saves.
On 3s.
So 4 wounds total. 5d6 shots from their grenade launchers. 6, 10, 14 shots. 3s. Strength 4, so wounding on 4s. So the other 4 also hit. Wounding on 4s. That looks like 5 saves.
5 saves.
No AP. Just grenades. Just exploding grenades. Oh my god. Get rid of those dice. When this happens, you brought your own dice, though, so that I don't feel quite as bad, but oh my god. This is like when your War Hydra started, or not your War Hydra, your Chimera started murdering me in Warcry. It has now become 2 units of 1, because all of the actual Blade Guard are dead, so I have to target them individually. He just has a bolter. So it's 4 shots.
Finishing off this guy?
Yeah, I'll try and finish the banner. Hit on 3s. And then, sorry, hit on 2s, actually. And then winning on 4s. 2 more saves.
Hey!
He's good. That is all my guns. All the guns have now fired, so we are ready for the charging of the people. I will attempt to charge your champion and Blade Guard veteran. or your champion lieutenant. I'm gonna have to roll a big distance, probably a 12. Actually, I probably can't do it because I'm not within 12. I actually don't even think I can declare the charge. No, I can't. No. These guys are charging the infiltrators. Fight you across the wall. Would you like to... Oh, you don't have CPs, so you cannot Overwatch. I definitely do.
You made it.
We do. So what happens when you fight over a wall is you get within an inch of the wall, and count as engaging. All my charges. In the fight first phase, after the charge phase, enemy units are basically eligible to fight if they are within 2 of each other across a terrain feature like this. So I have fight first because of my charge. Do you have any benefits for fighting because of your librarian?
I don't for fighting.
Just for shooting, got
Just
it. Wound saves, nice. Guys with plasma axes, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. They will make strikes. Strikes are 3 attacks, 3+, strength 6, -2, 2 damage. The 4 of them have 3 times 4, which is 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 3's it. And I get to use 2 extras because I missed enough times because I had 12 hits. Strength 6, winning on 3s, I assume. Toughness 4 for these guys. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -2.
And this is on 5s. I made 2.
So you're going to take 6 damage. You're going to have to roll individually each of these guys one at a time to see if your Feel No Pain works. So 2 dice on 6s.
First guy.
Again?
Tanks both.
Just laughs the axe off.
Second hit.
Axe wasn't even turned on. He dies. And then the third one.
And then the third one.
Oh my god, double boxcars just gives 0, 0, 0 anything. That was tremendous. That was the upset of the century. My concussion gauntlets, I get 4 attacks with those. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. It is twin linked though, strength 9, so 2s. Rerolling, good thing for twin linked. And it's -1, 2 damage. Does he punch the size of your face?
4+. Okay.
Okay. You get to fight back. So you can pile in, and that means as many models as you can get within 2 will get to fight. Which looks like it's probably going to be about 8.
Yeah.
Including El Champion, because they have to move towards the closest model that they can. So it looks like 2 guys in the background sit it out. Everybody else is going to fight. Dr. Mr. the Librarian.
Yeah.
He studied librarian services in White Scar School.
He did. So he's got 4 attacks on 3s, strength 6, -1 for D3 damage.
I like how previously not used models are now heroes. Looks like 3 hits.
And strength 6, toughness 4.
Toughness 5, because we are dwarves, sir.
Right. Oh, right, your whole army is...
We are all T5 at least. We can take a punch.
Take 3.
Take 3? So save, so it's just my Feel No Pain. How much damage?
D3 each.
D3 each. All right, roll the first one. This is going to get annoying.
It's 3.
All right, 5 ups. He almost lived and then dies. On a 4+, everybody who dies gets to fight again.
Oh,
so keep going, yep.
Second one is 3 damage.
Oh my god. He laughs.
Ha!
And the last one?
I feel no pains in this fight.
I know, right?
2.
2 damage on 5s. 1. They have... How many wounds each? Just 1 of them. 2 wounds each. Yeah. 1 damage left, yeah. So on a 4+ at the end of the fight phase, each guy who dies will fight again from the cyber stims. Only if they haven't already fought this phase. Never mind. So they're gone.
Oh.
Infiltrators now, 21 attacks, 3's dead, 5's wound with their knives. So that's the first 10 is 9.
9.
Rolling again. +8 is 17, and then 1 more. 18. 5's to wound. I didn't think they'd be this dangerous.
Well, they're not.
Yay! All right, 6. Any AP?
That's 10. I still need 7 more.
Yeah. 8 more.
8 more?
Yeah, it was 18.
Okay.
Yay, dwarf toughness.
That's a little better.
3 more, so 4.
4 total.
Any AP?
Nope.
Okay, so 6s. 2, and then 5s to save for my stims. Pass 1, so just 1 guy dies. Combat, not that it matters, because there's no morale, really. Appears to be the combat phase. That is it. Your turn, sir. Okay. Score 2 points for engage on all fronts, because I am in 3 table quarters. We each get a CP, and you can roll to gain an additional one on a 4+. Assault Doctrine, which makes sense for you for this turn. Run and charge in the same turn. So at the end of this battle round, the central objectives will be worth 5 to whoever controls them.
Hey, boys.
Oh dear. Staying an inch away.
Inches,
No,
right?
just an inch. No, it's not quite AOS yet. It's almost AOS. It's AOS-like. That guy's wounds. 3 up, 2 over. Let's come peekaboo.
Come peekaboo.
The objective, just to get the high ground.
I think I got the 18 when I did that. You boldly charge off. Let's see, he was a little more than 12 away. The Volkite's not that important. He's going to charge them solo, though, because he's cool like that. So he's going to advance, because I can charge anyway.
Sure can. So you're going to walk a total of 10. Just get right in the war. Man, I'm trying to be like, I got a wound left. I'm good. Some cover end in range.
Yeah.
Smart. That's 12th level intelligence right there.
Right?
Some Lex Luthor-like thinking.
That was that extra.
Yeah, exactly. That's that extra student loan we took out.
These guys are going to advance. Because they can. 3.
So going a total 9?
Yeah.
You're just going straight in?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9's about there. It's extra inch. B for adaptive strategy, which
Yeah.
allows one unit to operate as if they're under the tactical doctrine.
So they're going to fall back.
And still shoot, which means you get to make a 6-inch move. I'm going to take the button.
Yeah, I'm going to go take the button.
Like, later, nerds. I'm going to brain bullet you. And if you're not within an inch of the wall, then you can't be charged. But if you're within 3, then you still get cover.
I think that's it.
All right, movement's done.
Movement's done. So I'm going to do some shooting.
Time for guns.
Yeah. Oh, Oath of Moment is a command phase thing where I select a unit. I'm going to select this unit.
Okay.
I reroll something against it.
Well, hits and wounds against somebody. Are you picking Uthar's unit?
Yeah, we'll do Uthar's unit.
He's so down. He is ready for this. These guys?
Yeah, 4 shots from there.
Just getting your bolter on.
Get the bolter on.
It's running, just holding the trigger down, screaming into me like Fury Road.
No, well, I got the hit, though.
Oh, yeah, look at you.
Yeah.
It's a 5 to wound, T6.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Minus
All day.
nothing.
4. I'm good.
This dude.
Oh, I'm gonna feel a little pinch, I think.
Not a vehicle, though, right?
I might be mounted, not vehicles.
No reroll, hit, wound, and damage. So on a 3. Nope.
Yay!
Alright.
Guys, if he doesn't have a gun, he at least waves the flag super hard at me. I bet he's got a heavy bolt pistol, because everybody from that release had a heavy bolt pistol.
Heavy bolt. One heavy bolt pistol shot.
I'm into it.
Take that.
Sure did.
Hit. And
5s?
5s. Take
T6.
that. Nope.
Devastating wounds are on and wound rolls. It's the sustained attacks are on hit rolls. So we got that backwards. But you're how many shots with the pistol?
Oh, just 1.
Just 1? Okay.
Yeah, on a 2.
He is very good with it.
Nope.
Oh dear.
He's not that good.
Okay. He's dropped it in favor of the sword.
Alright, let's have these guys. I think they're going to shoot there.
Now, you don't get the heavy bonus because you moved this turn.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3s.
And does the doctrine make a penalty or anything, or you just fall back and shoot?
Doesn't give a penalty.
I love how simple that is.
Right?
There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 guys left.
Yeah. So 18 shots.
On 3s?
On 3s.
Didn't they have critical something?
Nope.
No, it was just heavy and that was it.
That was it, yeah.
Okay.
So what did I roll? 7?
You rolled 7, and then you need 8 more. 7 plus...
7 and...
Plus 5 is 12. 2 wounds, toughness 5.
2?
Oh, the Berserkers.
Wow.
All right, 2, we get 5 up saves because we're in cover. We pass 1, and then a 5 plus feel no pain. No, take a wound. Berserker.
Let's do some heavy bolt pistols.
And they count as assault because Kaserakon's in the unit.
Yes.
They also get lance, which I find... Oh no, your melee attacks get lance, which is hilarious.
On 3s. What?
They're very excited to use their chainswords.
Really excited to use chainswords.
Everyone's just...
And on 5s. 1!
One though, so it's a 5 to save. Nope, and a 6 plus feel no pain from the medic. Nope. Another dead ion, bro. You rolled 5 hits, because you only hit me twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
and then you should reroll. And I had 2. I made 2 6. That's right. Yeah. So reroll your 5 hits. So 2 more. Yeah, you reroll the wounds against this too. Yeah, because they're both in the moment. They both 1 wounds, 2 wounds. Okay. Reroll 1 more because you failed a previous wound. On a 5. No. Okay. So just 2 more saves on 5s, and then a 6 plus shrug. No. So 1 more dice. Normal bog standard bolt pistol. The con has kept with him.
He's into it.
And reroll.
Reroll 5. Nope.
Nope. Done.
Guns are done.
Time for charge.
Time for charge. Yeah, I'll charge then.
I don't think they can still charge. They only shoot with the tactical phase. But double check.
Yeah.
They're sweet. It's both. It's amazing.
So we'll just come in here.
You technically need to roll, but that's okay.
Oh, right. And
Hey, you made it. Well, because you could go, like, wrap around me and stuff if you want. Or you could stay in cover, which is probably wiser, to be honest.
I think what I want to do is stay in
Exactly
cover
where you were.
and also
Be near the button.
be near the button. So that if
Smart.
I wipe you out, I get the button.
They have to maintain coherency, though, so everybody has to have 2 guys within 2. Which I think you're good there for him. See? These guys?
Yep.
Make the charge.
Rawr!
Oh, no!
That's not going to do it. There's a CP for that, right?
It sure is, yep.
All right, good.
I'll try again.
Please!
Yeah, I made it. It's 7. You're good. So everybody goes and dances. And Uther and Crucero can have a fight.
Do you guy? This guy, he'll be a hero.
Cool. Is he? All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's going to be a hero.
I'm into it.
He's going to charge... He's going to go take them... Are they all Power Fists?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
They're squad Terminators. They're exosuits. They're the evil eggs.
Well, that feels dangerous, but...
Remember, there is heroic intervention. So I could have heroically intervened with them, which means you are going to try to pin them down with your lieutenant, which is probably smart.
Hi-ta!
Because I definitely would do that otherwise.
Fight me.
Yeah, because I'm not going to heroically intervene with these guys, but these guys would definitely have dived into this combat and been like, let's rumble. Yikes. I will Overwatch in movement phase too. So I'm going to shoot during the charge phase with these guys to Overwatch you at the end of his charge. So when they start their charge, that's the timing. And I do it before you make your charge roll. So I'm going to shoot my autocannons first with 9 shots, hitting on 6s only. Ouch, 3 times, 4 times.
4's all right. 4's not bad.
And then I'm going to wound you on 3s, strength 7. It's 4 at -1.
Oh, good.
2 damage each.
It's okay, I roll lots of 4s. Yeah.
So 4 damage. So guy dies, guy takes 2 wounds. It's from the plasma beamer. Gets 1, but it gets an extra D3. So it gets 4 total. Strength 7, and these are -2. So 3 more at -2. Yep. Down he goes. The bikes did not care for the thought of those chainsaws.
They did not do.
That means I cannot interrupt, though, because it cost me 2 to interrupt, and I only have 1 now. Strike first units, you get to go.
Yeah. Let's do the lieutenant. He wants to get his licks in.
He's down with it. Attacks on 2s into this unit. Ruh-roh. That's 4 hits.
And 5. Strength 5, yep.
I'm up to 6, so 5. It's not that it matters.
Or nothing.
Okay. Everyone has Lance, and they made a charge. They get +1 to wound. Kaserakan has precision strikes, which means he can attack Uthar by himself. It's up to you. Who wants to strike first? Go for your duel. I don't get to hit you back. I only hit your guys.
Yeah, fair enough.
Going for it?
Yeah, we got 6 attacks.
Okay.
And we're on 2s.
Sure are.
We're re-rolling.
Sure are, because I have Oath of the Moment. Re-rolling. And then I am, I think, toughness 6. Toughness 5.
Strength 5 and +1 to wound from Lance.
So 3s.
So 3s re-rolling. Or I
Not that
won't
matters.
re-roll. That is...
AP?
-2, 2 damage, which goes down to 1, I think you said.
It's all damage 1, because I am the Destined. So that was 5, you said?
5.
5. I have a 4 plus multiple save. So I'm going to take 2 wounds and have 3 left. All right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. They have 4 attacks each, so that's 28 attacks, hitting on 3s. And you reroll all your misses because you are Oath of the Moment.
Here's the first 12 attacks.
And rerolling.
Reroll those.
So that's going to be 11.
11.
Plus.
And then another 12.
Rerolling. Oh, good thing you're rerolling this one. Holy moly.
Wow.
That was 5 to start. 11 plus another 9.
Another 9.
So 20.
20.
And then 4 more.
4 more.
And rerolling 23. 4 toughness 5, so 5's to wound, but you're +1 to wound, so 4's to wound.
4's to wound, yeah.
4's rerolling.
23 we said, so
Yeah.
here's 12.
Rerolling. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. So there's 11, and then 1 less dice.
1.
11 plus. I feel like Uthar's going to be very lonely in a second. Oh dear. Now rerolling these as well. Nope, rerolling those as well.
Yeah.
Oh, for 4s, yeah.
So 6 and
Rerolling. Another 1.
7.
Big deal, just 18 saves. So I'm saving on 5s. Because I have a 5 plus a multiple save. So here's 10. I take 8 wounds, and then I roll these 8 again. I take another 6, so I take 14 wounds. 14 6-up shrugs. Now I have to do these 2, 4, 6, 7 at a time. So the first 7, 2 live. And then I have to do another 7. So they're dead. So there are 5 wounds remaining to go on to Uthar. He's got a 3+ save. So he's got a save on 4s with his invulnerable save. And then he gets a 6-up shrug, which he should have actually gotten against those first 2 wounds. He passed them both, actually, so he actually doesn't have any wounds on him. And then he has to make those 5 or more. He's dead. Yeah, he could have gotten CPs if he'd killed me afterwards, but it ended up that you did just fine.
Just fine.
So they can consolidate into combat if you want, or they can consolidate back towards Invictor Marker. Good melee?
Consolidate in combat. Is it just 3?
Means I can strike. Yeah, it means I can punch you if you want,
yeah.
if I want, but... and then these guys would gain a judgment counter, but they've already got 2. Into the Berserkers.
Yeah, into the Berserkers.
There are still 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Times 3 is 27 attacks from these infiltrators. On 3s.
That was pretty good.
Not bad. But then it's 5s to wounds.
11.
So 11 for the first roll.
Yeah. And then 23. That was 12.
Yeah, so that's another 11.
11 more.
11 plus 5. So 16. 5s. So 5 so far.
And then that was 12.
Keep 4 more. On 5s. So 6. No mods, so 6 plus armor. And then 5 plus feel no pains. I pass 3, so I take 2 wounds, so he'll die, but potentially still fight, and he'll take a wound. Which is the Mulmore. Librarian.
4 attacks on 3s?
Sounds right. On 3s.
All of them.
Uh-oh.
Strength 6.
Sure is.
4 of them.
Oh dear, okay.
Minus 2.
Strength 6 or 5? 6 is crazy. 4s anyway, so it doesn't super matter. So
force weapon is strength 6.
okay, so it's
strength 6 minus 1, D3 damage.
So 4 D3 wounds.
Okay.
For my feel no pains. No big deal, just that many. I'm dead. 4 plus, they still get to fight, yeah. So for the 2 guys with axes, they both fight, and the Power Fist guy, he also fights. Attacks from the axes on 3s. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm all dead, so you get a judgment token, which is relevant. On 4s, it goes to 3s from the judgment token, and then wounding on 3s, because I'm strength 6. It's going to be 1, 2, 3 at -2.
3 on 5. Make 1.
So 4 damage.
First one for feel no pain. Saves 1 and survives.
And then he has to make 2 more saves,
And
though.
he's going to make 2 6s. He does not.
Your feel no pain is incredible.
Yes.
All right, and then my Power Fists on 4s go to 3s. When I was hitting on 2s, actually, with these guys, because they hit on 3s normally. And then these will wound on strength 9. So 1, 2.
2.
Minus 1 for these.
4s.
And then 2 damage each.
Bounce. So the first one on a 6, one goes down, and the second one also goes down.
Lads, well done.
Then they will consolidate to this objective.
Just make sure on 3 of it, yeah. Well, all right then. I get to fight now, because all the fight first guys have gone. So I'm going to start with my Iron Here champion. He's going to pugilize your lieutenant. Hammer is strength 12 with 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s instead of 2s, though. So 3s to hit. I will CP that. So there's 3 at strength 12. 2 at 2. One's the reroll, so 3 hits. It is -2.
I'm just going to take the good old 4+ invulnerable save here.
You gotta make him.
What's the damage on this?
D6 + 1.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got the hammer of Thor here.
It'll be fine. All the 4s.
It's Mjolnir.
Or 4. Yeah!
Shut up. Oh my god, you're so all over the place.
Right, I only rolled once in 6.
Oh, sorry, I should have piled in actually before I did that.
Yeah.
I forgot that he was not doing things. So they're gonna go like meow, and like meow, and like meow, and like meow. So some of these guys are gonna have to fight him. I think he'll have to fight them, and then these guys can fight this way. 1 fighting him. Got 2 attacks of concussion gauntlets, so hitting on 3s. And then wounding at strength 9, so 3s. Nope. And then there'll be 6 more into this squad, but they're hitting on 2s because you have 2 tokens on you.
Tokens, yes.
And then wounding on 2s as well. So 5 at minus 1, 2.
So 5s?
Yeah. So that's 2 damage each, so that's 4 dead. And the boss has a concussion hammer. It is 3 attacks at +1, so on 3s. And then 2s as well. 1 more at -1.
4. Nope.
That's 3 damage.
Alright.
There's no such thing as a morale check, so it's a morale check to see if it gets shaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I took no casualties in this unit. How about at the end of the command phase, or your command phase?
Okay.
So yeah, we have some decisions to make here. You've decimated this part of the battlefield, and I've decimated that part of the battlefield. We're currently holding 1, 2 of the middles, which is going to score you 10 at the end of this round, so I'm going to take these back. Let's go to bottom of 2, and I am going to attempt... Oh, sorry, did you score... You scored a... behind enemy lines with somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe? No, you're not in my deployment zone yet, actually, because it's... Okay. Well, it's to the middle, and it's a line up to there. Yeah. Objective, that's right, that you didn't control at the start of the turn. Control any, and you take one.
Not
yeah, you have to take one from me.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you'd have to take this one over here, or that one back there. So I get a CP, you get a CP. On a 4+, the supplies give me an additional one. They sure do. And we need to do some command phase stuff. We'll have units, I don't have to make any battle shock tests. So we're into the movement phase. Let us go flanking. These are going to start to disappear soon. So we're going to go hold them over here. We're going to stick to the flanks there because they have a special rule where they can disappear and come back. And then these guys are going to fall back. And the reason they're going to fall back is because I have a really cool stratagem called Ordered Retreat. I'm going to go 5 inches back to here. See outside of 1. So we're just going to move over like so. And then this unit is, because this is, again, less than 2 inches tall, is just going to walk 5, because it's an air quotes hill down the edge. Get on this button. All right, I think that's all my movement. Let's shoot some guns. You just start here, into this fella. Shoot the Magna Rail Rifle and the... you know what? I'm going to start with this thing, actually, and they're going to shoot him. First, the bolters, hitting on 3s. That's going to be 1 hit, and then they will wound on, I believe, 3s. That was 4 wounds. And they were twin linked, but it didn't matter because I only hit once.
We're up invulnerable.
Take 2 wounds. As beam cannon, 2 shots on 4s. 1 hit. It has sustained hits D3 though, so it does an additional D3 hits. So it's 4 hits total. Strength 9. Nope, strength 12. So 2s. That'll be 1, 2, 3. I'll CP one of these. 3 hits. So I have 1 CP left. Minus, you need your invulnerable.
All of them. No.
Okay, 2d6. Take 8 damage, yeah. Alright, then it's over to here, and we're all going to shoot Bannerman. Can't shoot these guys because they're outside of 12, and they all currently have stealth because there's a librarian leading them. Because Phobos Man says no. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 bolters. That's on 4s. So that's 10, 2 more. And I wound on 4s. And you have a 2-up save in that cover. Make me 5 2-up saves.
I will. Will not.
Blam. So we're going to shoot the Eradicators. 9 shots with their autocannons on 3s. And then we are wounding at strength 7, so 3s to wound. That'll be 1, 2, 3 saves. -1, +1. So just on 3s, because you got cover. 2 damage. Positive fires on 4s as well. 1 hit, and then it's only strength 7, so 3s. 1 more wound at -1 this time. -2 this time, sorry, so -1 overall. 1 wound. CP it, I don't have anything else to shoot them. And it's your last CP.
Nah, I'll let him go.
Okay. Here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my, what are they called? Volkite blasters, disintegrators. And Order Retreat lets me fire for that CP, which was my last CP. So I've got 1, 2, 3 shots per guy. So 15 shots. On 2s, because you're judgment tokens. And then the next 5. So 9 plus 3 is 12. They're devastating wounds, so they wound on 3s, and 6s are mortal wound. So they do 2 mortal wounds, and I get 2 more rolls. Whoops, that 4 hit, so it just misses. So it's going to be 2 mortal wounds and 5 saves at minus nothing.
All right. So one guy goes down, and then 5 saves at minus nothing. It's all on 3s anyway, so it doesn't matter. Sergeant goes down, and that's it. So there goes.
That's just the squad. Judgment tokens, when it's reduced to the character, the judgment tokens are transferred to the character as he was part of the unit. 4 bolter shots from the champion on 2s, and on 3s, because your judgment tokens. 2 more saves for Khan. Takes a wound. The guns! So it's time to charge. Let us, with order to retreat, we also get to charge afterwards. So we are going to make a charge roll, get a 10. We will definitely charge.
I like that our stratagems are like the same ones.
I gotta pay a CP for mine, yeah, and so do you. It's funny how they're basically the same. I do Mass Drive Accelerator. Each time this model ends a charge move, you can select one enemy unit within engagement range, and roll a d6. On a 2 to 5, they take d3 mortal wounds. On a 6, they take d3 plus 3 mortal wounds. Because I just body you like I'm like what's his name? Stone Cold Steve Austin. I run to the ring and I just stunner you basically. So 2 plus, I do d3 mortal wounds. So 3 mortal wounds to Khan, because I just break him over my knee like Bane.
Just goes to 4 wounds.
Bam! Charges. So now we begin the punching of the first kind. I'm just going to start with him again. I'm impressed by what you did with Uthar, so he's going to hit you with his mass hammer. Normally hits on 3s, hits on 2s, because you are judged. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. I got no CPs left. Strength 12. You, sir, owe me 3 minus 2 saves. So 4 plus involved. Make 1, so it's d6 plus.
He's got 1 left.
Oh, he's got 1 left, sorry. I can't consolidate because there's no unit to get into range of, and I'm not within 3 of an objective token. So I'm just going to stay here. That is round 2, so scoring, I'm going to score 5, 10 for these. You're going to score 5 for that one. So I go to 10 for the primary, and you'll go to 5. I will not get engage on all fronts. However, I did kill 1, 2, 3 characters this turn, which will score me 12 for assassination. 3. So I gain a CP, you get a 2, and then you can on a... Oh, no, you're not in range. Oh, no, you're within 5 vertically and 3 horizontally, so you still get 1 on a 4 plus. You do.
This unit for
Oath of the Moment. Sweet. Oh, sorry, he has a long list. He is going to transfer, because they wiped out a unit, he is going to transfer a judgment token to another unit within 12, which is their second one, because they wiped out the Berserkers, actually. Yeah. Still, because everybody wants 2s to hit and or better, like, shots.
Yeah.
Into the bikes.
Into the bikes.
Still not vehicles, unfortunately, so you don't get all your super bonuses, but they are great.
Hit once.
Do you want to CP it?
Yeah, might as well.
Down to 2. On 3s. Gets it. I'm going to Void Armor, sorry, with my 1 CP, because I'm going to try not to die.
Might as well.
Oh, wait, you're minus 4? Oh, there's no point in me Void Armoring. I don't get to save no matter what you do here.
Then by all means.
Oh, those are melted guns. I was like, wait, hang on. Never mind.
Strength 8, so 3s?
Sure. Oh,
one of them.
Minus 1, minus 4, so I get no saves. How much damage?
6.
Dead. Just take the closest one away. Super gone. So I'm going to do absolute wreckage. And then these guys?
6, 8, 10, 12 shots I got from them.
Sure do. 12 shots into the Hearthguard?
Yeah, into the Hearthguard. Okay. Because of Oath.
2s. And then rerolling from Oath at the moment. And I'm toughness 6, so 5s. Toughness dwarf. Space dwarves.
5.
Oh my god! Look at you, champion.
Rolling for Oath.
It's a good thing we wore our Easter egg armor of 2 plus saves. 5, 6, 7. 2 pluses. We care not for you. Get your mind bullets though. You got space. You got mind bullets.
I'm gonna mind bullet you. I'm gonna super mind bullet you.
Do it. Now, Focus Hadouken becomes hazardous, which means 1 to hit will do a mortal wound. Sub roll after. It doesn't matter how many attacks you make. It's if you roll a 1 after you make the attacks. Because plasma guns aren't just hellaciously bad for having multiple attacks anymore.
Yes.
Devastating, which means a 6 to wound is mortal. So how many shots?
So it's D6 shots.
Space lightning. You can reroll that. No, same phase, unfortunately.
Same phase. Oh,
because it's all in the shooting phase, yeah.
1 shot on a 3. Yes.
Got him.
Strength 6, so on a 4.
And you could fish for the 6 with the reroll too if you want. Well, you get to reroll anyway, for Oath of the Moment.
Oh, right, Oath. No.
Take a wound from your headache. No space headache.
No,
it's guns.
My whole turn was killing a dude.
No charges.
Nope.
Okay.
It's all you now.
All right. I'm not going to use my Strike and Fade just yet because I want to score again at the end of this round. So turn 3, I'm going to gain a CP. On a 4+, you'll gain 1, 2 to 3. And on a 4+, my supplies don't trigger. Yeah. We're going to try and get there. Takes us a long time to get there with our short little legs, but we will eventually arrive. Off we go. Having an adventure. Go get them. I just painted these this week, and I am so happy I did. I was not sure I was going to like the Hearthguard, and I sure do like them a lot. They're going to sit still this turn. Also going to sit still. Are they 18 or 24 inch range? Because I'll fade back to outside 18 then, yeah. And sit next to the objective.
What range do you want to be in? 24?
Yeah, like 19. Doesn't really matter. Just, as long as you have to move to get to me, basically.
Okay.
Within 6 of the edge, just so I can disappear if I need to. All right, let's do some guns. Starting with these guys, I've got my 5 grenade launchers. They sure do hit a lot. It's going to be 10, 18. Hitting on, I believe it's still 3s. It is 3s. This is a shocking amount of damage.
Oh my goodness.
There's just bolters, but it's still a lot. So that's going to be... Oh, they hit on 2s, actually, because of the Judgment Token. So that's going to be 10, and then, or 9, sorry, and then 8 more on 2s. 9 plus 5 is 14. 1 to wound because you have 2 tokens. So 3s to wound. And then 4 extra dice. That will be 9 saves, sir. Just regular old armor saves.
Just regular.
It doesn't matter how stealthy you are if I just shred the entire area with grenades, apparently.
4 of those.
You're feeling the pains?
Oh, yeah. That's
Helix Gauntlet.
And they're all 1 wound
I
anyway.
assume he's the last one to die at this point, yep. Okay.
I rolled worse.
So 2 guys. Yeah. Then it is the, what's it called? It's the Volkite Disintegrators. 3 shots each, so 15. Hit on 2s. And 5 extra, so 8 plus 5 more. Oops. 5 more. 13. Wounding on strength 5, so 3s goes to 2s. So that's 2 mortal wounds. And then 7 saves. And it was 14, so 4 more. 4 mortal wounds and 9 saves. It's ridiculous.
At minus
nothing.
Minus nothing. Okay, so okay.
7 6+ Helix Gauntlets. Yeah.
7, but it matters because once I lose the Helix Gauntlet.
7 won't kill the 4 guys that are left.
All
So
right.
as long as the medic's the last one to die, you'd be fine.
Okay.
I assumed you would be because there's no sergeants anymore,
for
right?
Sure. Yeah, 100% it
Yeah.
would be. I lose all 7.
Ooh, so
2, 4, 6.
and a wound.
Since I wrote it on his base that they're using.
It's fair. So my bolters 2s, and then 3s because of the judgment token. So 2 more saves, just normal.
But I can fail those.
Nope, you did.
I didn't.
The Sagittarius heavy bolters can shoot the guys over there because they are out of range with the last cannon. Only shoots 24 inches. So hitting on 3s. Didn't matter. That's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 shots with bolters. 4, sorry, because you have no tokens. That is 7, and then 4 more. 7 plus 1 is 8. Wounding on 2, 5, 8. Wounding on 4s. 5s, because you have 5 actually.
Yeah.
It's just 3 regular saves. 2+ because you're in cover.
I did.
So didn't wound this turn, so 5s go to 4s. It misses. I'll CP that. I sure did. It also does devastating wounds now, so it just does D3 plus 3 mortal wounds to the unit.
That's on the wound roll.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're right. So that's just a hit. I didn't wound then.
That's way better for me.
Way better for you. Yep. This launcher on a 4. It is not heavy, so it just missed. It's just my shots from my bikes. I've got the auto cannons. Shots on 3s. And then strength 6, so 3s again. -1 plus 1, so you're 3 plus armor. And then 2 wounds each. 2 damage. Yeah. Go for it. 3 plus. 2 damage. Plasma beamer. He was out of range because I moved away. So it is charge o'clock.
We'll be fine.
Come on, boys. 8. In they go.
We might not be fine.
So let's go here. Then you're gonna go body this guy and do some impact hits again. Let's just see if we can we just tackle over you. I do like. I hear.
You'll need a 6 to
I hear this. I just hear this stone cold window breaking now whenever this guy charges. 2+. Oh, done it. He didn't do it. He was tired. He didn't chug his beer before he did it. All right, so no stone colding, but I did charge, and that means we get to pile in. And everybody's got a dancing partner in base to base, so they can fight through somebody else in engagement range. So the way that piling works now is if you're in base to base with someone also in base to base, you can fight through. There's no more multiple engagements. You have to all be touching.
Okay.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 gauntlets, and they have 2 attacks each. That's 8 attacks. 3s goes to 2s. Might be actually 4s goes to 3s. It's on 4. So that one misses. They are strength 9, so 2s to wound. Looks like 2, 4, 6 at -2.
Okay.
Concussions gauntlets.
So
1 at a time. It's gonna have to be. Yeah.
5 up. Nope.
6s, 2 6s. You might actually live through this because of the feel no pain.
No.
It'd be really funny if you just kept feeling no pain. Just kept shooting more like
more
leeches and heroin. 5 more, yes. At -2.
5s.
Does he have an invul?
No.
Okay, so that's 6 damage, which I think just kills him. I can't transfer because I'm not in range. End of the round, I'm going to score 15 and go to 25. Before that locks, and you've just got your Eradicators left. You go to 3 CPs. You could still get an extra one.
I could. Nope.
And then this can all be over.
Okay. Yeah, I might as well move up to the edge of this and
Blast.
A couple of times.
Yeah, blast me. So anyway, I started blasting.
A tactical doctrine, not that it matters, but I want to say I used it. We're going to hit you on 3.
3s, I think, yep.
I think they're 3s. I don't even think they're heavy.
The Pioneer's done so much work that you deserve to kill them. Battle round 2, this expires. 2 on 3s. CP it, yeah, might as well. And strength 9s, 3s to wound. Both wounds. I got no saves, so just how much damage? First one?
First one. 4.
4? I think he lives, actually. He just dies.
Second one?
The gunner has 4.
Oh,
2. Okay. The gunner lives. +1 wound to account for the guy in the back, so they've got 2. That be that.
You could have overwatched when I moved.
Oh, I could overwatch when you moved. Yeah, into 18. That's true. I absolutely could have. Good shout. We're still in like 9th not overwatching during the movement phase, but being able to overwatch in the movement phase is something that I think is going to become way bigger of a deal, especially when you play against knights and you walk within range of them and they use their 18-inch flamethrower to just annihilate you, or their quad melta-guns or whatever. There can be some risky business going near units that can overwatch.
It just gives shooting units a cooler.
It makes them a little more bubble wrapped against getting exploded, and you can do it when things set up as well. You can do it when things deep straight next to you.
Like a big mob of 20 guardians.
Yeah, or if you get out a vehicle next to somebody, they can overwatch you. There's a lot of craziness there. Before I get a CP, go to 3 Sagittarius. Do you get me an extra one? You don't. I did the cons unit on turn 3, so I actually have 2 extra. By the top of 4, I get 1 extra CP for having killed the judgment unit. not that it super matters, but I like to think that I read the rules sometimes. Let us, I think, just teleport that guy at the end of your turn. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna put him in strategic reserve. His thing is if he's wholly within 6 of an edge, he can just bamf off the table and go into reserves, which he'll do, considering he shot all his friends. At the end of my movement phase now, because it's my turn, he can arrive anywhere, within 6 of any table. We'll just sit still. The Sagittor is going to, I guess, just get in the war, because he's not super worried about this now, so he's gonna go 12, and just get over to here. These guys want to hold this at the end of the battle, so they're kind of just dirtling, hunkering down behind this wall. Movement phase, he will arrive and party behind this. All right, Sagittor, do your terrible business with your heavy bolters into these guys on 3s, and then rerolling to wound on 4s, 2 saves, -1 and 2 damage each. So +1 -1 for cover. You're laughing. And that sweet last cannon goes on 4s. Nothing. It's down to you boys. Let's do some shooting. Bolter time. It's 14 bolters again. So 4s. That's 7 hits. 4 more dice. +4 is 11 hits. Winning on 5s. 1, 2, 3. An extra dice. 3 saves, sir. No mods. 2s. CP.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well. It's your 1 Reroll for the turn. Might as well make it a 2+. Yep, you're laughing. So it's a 4+ now with the big rail rifle. Hits, and then it is a strength 12, so a 2 wound. It sure does wound. 3+1, so you're on -2. 5s.
Makes it.
Whoa! Soldier gets 1 shot on a 4. Misses. That one? Yes. Hits. Strength 9, so 2 again. Oh, sorry, 3 actually. 1 wound at -2.
4?
No. So D6 damage, not that it matters.
Got 1 left.
Yeah. That looks like the end of round 4. So the end of round 4, we score 8 for each objective marker. So I go from 25 to basically capped because I'm going to get another 16. And that means we are... 16 is 41 Barbarians. I'm actually at 16 now for this one. And I don't get anything else from Engage. Round, all the objectives go away. Final one, and you can try and kill my Sagitaur.
I'm gonna shoot it 1 time.
Sure, but you can reroll everything. You get to use your ability.
I can use my ability, and I'm gonna...
But hang on!
I gotta Oath of Moment these guys, because...
Do it.
I already reroll everything against that guy, and it's my 1 shot.
Okay.
Alright.
So, command phase, you get a CP, go to 2.
Yeah.
Then movement phase, are you gonna move? If you don't move, I can't overwatch you.
Yeah, so no.
Sweet.
And then... I will shoot that, and because of their cool ability, I get to reroll the hit and the wound and the damage.
Do it.
3. I'll reroll that.
Oh, yes, you will.
Good start. All right.
He's out of microwave juice, apparently.
I no longer get to reroll the wound.
Oh, dear.
Damage.
Oh, dear. Okay, well.
That was a solid turn.
My turn 5. I guess I'm not going to move because you'll shoot me with the melt again if I do.
Yeah, well.
We're just going to shoot you. I'm going to start off shooting you with... Yeah, we'll just shoot you with the high las cannon. Well, it's 2 shots, sorry. 1 hit. I'll CP it. 2 hits, extra D3. So 2 more. And it's strength 9. 4 at -3+1. So 4 at -2. Oh, almost. I don't think I killed you. 6, and I already CP'd the roll. He's got 1 left. The heavy boulder hits and wins once. -1, +1. Dead.
I got 1 CP.
Oh, do it. Nah. I got a missile launcher. I'll do the big gun.
Railgun.
Railgun misses. The missile launcher misses. The bolters, boys. You can do it. On 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 more. 4 on 5s. Oh my god. Do this last wound. 1 save.
2+.
Ah! Great vengeance. The Book of Grudges is settled. I'll count my primary at 50 then. Plus 16 is 66. 67, 68 for engage on all fronts. We forgot to do gambits. Not that I think it super mattered. But let's say that you switched your gambit to orbital strike, just to see if you can roll the boxcars.
All right.
Roll the boxcars. Get 30. The opposite. The opposite. It would have been funny if you did, because you could have rolled the boxcars. If it's that kind of game, you might as well go for orbital strike and see if you get it or not. It would have been funny if we had. You do get 10 for painted. You get your secondary, which was...
I got 5.
You get 5? 15.
I just got,
15 for painted.
Yeah.
It would have been 45 if you rolled boxcars like me. No, I'm just kidding. So you got 15, and then my overall was, like I said, 50 for the primary, plus 16 is 66, 76 for painted, 78. So here you go, the Leagues of Votaan taking it home against the White Scars. Although we also got to see how dangerous that Oath of the Moment and, of course, an Assault Intercessor squad is on the charge, just deleting Uthar and his bodyguard. So yeah, this was our like sort of aliens versus the Space Marines game. We're gonna have another one coming up this week with some orcs also playing against some Space Marines. And you'll see more Leviathan all week. So big thanks for watching. Till next time, Ash. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.